Hey guys, Dave here for Big Jeepers Garage. So today I thought we'd turn our attention back to the JK. It's been neglected for a couple months since I've been working on a Comanche so much. So I've been looking at these steps on the side of the JK. They're looking kind of rough, and I've been maintaining them for 3 years, repainting them, recoating them, just trying to make them last. I've gotten an extra 3 years out of them from the first rust I saw on them, so it's about time to replace them. All right, let's go. Yeah, these wonderful things, they bolt up underneath the body and they bolt on the pinch seam, like right here. And these are resting from the inside out as well. Another issue with these is this step hangs down. What's the sense in lifting your Jeep if you're going to put a step on it that hangs down and takes away your ground clearance, especially around the belly? So we're going to replace these with something a little bit better. And like I said, these bolt up underneath the body. There's pre-drilled holes. It's not like you have to drill anything extra. There are threaded holes underneath there, and it bolts through the pinch seam. And I'll get around to showing you what we're replacing them with. All right, very simply, these are different on each end. This tube is more extended and it is longer reach to the mounting point. Now I did measure these and found that the rear body mount is about 1.5 inches further from the pinch seam than the front body mount. So we'll be putting this, the longer tubes, to the rear of the vehicle. All right, one of the big benefits that you're going to see from these are Barricade rock rails from Extreme Terrain, and I'll leave a link below for these. These bolt to the body mounts, which are essentially bolting to the frame. The other rails that we took off, they bolted to the pinch seam and to the bottom of the tub with very small bolts. These use the factory body mounts with the washers, and these will attach essentially to the frame. Another benefit is these will be out, they'll hang slightly lower than the original top bar from the other sliders. Well, they weren't really sliders, they were steps. Just because they were more decorative and a step than actual rock slider protection, because you take those across the rock and you're not going to slide because of the step, and it's going to give because the only thing it's bolted to is the tub, which is basically sheet metal. This will hang slightly lower than the top bar, but it'd be quite a bit higher than the step was, and it's straight and it angles inward. This bar is slightly higher than the inside bar, which is actually right underneath the pinch seam. All right, now on to installation. First thing we want to do is we want to find our body mounts and remove those 2 bolts with 18mm impact, or hand tools if you don't have an impact. And here's the second body mount in the rear. And you can see here where the old mounts were in the bottom and here. Now we're going to make sure that we're going to put a little paint on this we'll clean it up and cover up any bare metal that might be left from the previous. Okay, so now what we're going to do, making sure that we have the back, which is the longer bar, because this mount in the rear is deeper in from the pinch seam. Hold it in place. And we're going to put the bolts in, hand tight. One or two threads so you're not holding it up. This would be a good time if you had a second person to help you. But if you do not, you can use jack stands or just be a nut like me and go ahead and try to do it yourself by holding it up. I generally take the hard way to do things for some reason. See, this one came out. And there we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our impact, 18mm again, and while holding it up, and we're installed. All right guys, that was a pretty simple installation of the Barricade rock sliders. Like I said, the benefits are they mount to the frame / body mounts, which gives us more protection. They're not going to move. They're heavier duty than the rails that I took off. I say rails loosely because they look like rails, but they are basically a step. They did not provide any real protection because they mounted to the body, and the step hung down. You're not going to slide across anything. That's just going to hang you up. Besides that, those things were massively rusty. They could be put on somebody's Jeep. If you want a set, get a hold of me. You can have one. All right, guys, that's it. Have a nice day.